The way he called my name. Part 1. The first time Kola called Amara's name, it sounded like a promise he didn't know he was making. They met on a humid Friday night in Surulere, at a friend's small birthday gathering. No glamour, plastic chairs, loud laughter, grilled meat, and music too loud for the narrow compound. Amara had almost not come. She stood near the gate, scrolling her phone, already counting minutes. Amara. She looked up, annoyed. Kola stood there holding a bottle of malt, eyes steady, not smiling yet. Young, clean cut, something careful about the way he carried himself. You look like someone planning an escape, he said. Maybe I am. Give it 10 minutes, he replied. If it's still boring, I'll help you disappear. She laughed despite herself. That laugh became the opening. They sat on the edge of the compound, knees almost touching. He asked real questions, not the usual Lagos noise. When she talked about how love always felt like something she gave more than she received, he didn't interrupt. That sounds exhausting, he said quietly. It was the first time someone had noticed. They started seeing each other slowly. Morning calls, long walks, shared silence. He never rushed her body, but he learned her moods, when to pull closer and when to let go. One night, after weeks of holding back, he kissed her in his car. Soft, careful, his hand paused at her waist like he was asking permission without words. She went home shaking. Falling for Kola didn't feel dramatic. It felt dangerous, like handing someone something fragile and hoping they wouldn't drop it. Then came the cracks, missed calls, delayed replies, vague explanations. You okay? She asked one evening. Just busy, he said too quickly. The night everything broke was ordinary. Amara was on her bed, scrolling through Instagram, when a familiar face appeared on her screen. A woman's post. Kola tagged. The caption wasn't romantic. That was worse. Some people never really leave. Her chest tightened. She clicked the profile. Old pictures. Too many. Too comfortable. A past that hadn't stayed in the past. When she called him, he didn't answer. When he finally did, his voice was cautious. What's wrong? Who is Sade? She asked. Silence. Not confusion. Not denial. Silence. Her heart sank slowly, painfully, like it was drowning without splashing. So it's true, she whispered. It's not what you think, he said, and she almost laughed at the cruelty of that sentence. Don't insult me, she replied, tears spilling. Just don't. She ended the call before he could explain. That night, she cried until her chest hurt. The way he called my name. Part 2. Kola didn't disappear. That would have been easier. Instead, he stayed. Voice notes she didn't open, messages she didn't reply, missed calls that rang like unanswered apologies. He didn't pressure her. That somehow made it worse. Weeks later, fate cornered them. Amara was leaving a supermarket, groceries in her arms, when she saw him standing by her car. He didn't rush her or block her way. He just stood there, hands in his pockets, like someone prepared to be sent away. He looked thinner, tired, human. I'm not here to beg, he said quickly. I just need you to hear the truth. She unlocked her car slowly. Sade was my fiancé, he continued. We ended badly. No closure. When you and I started, she came back. Already what? Amara snapped. Already lying. He flinched but didn't defend himself. I didn't sleep with her, he said. But I didn't cut her off when I should have. I liked knowing someone still wanted me. There it was. The sin. Not sex. Ego. Amara laughed softly. Bitter. So while I was choosing you, you were keeping options. He swallowed. Yes. That's worse, she said. You let me open myself to you while keeping another door unlocked. I know, he whispered. I was afraid of being all in. And I was selfish. She studied his face. There were no excuses left. You know the cruel part. She said, if you had told me the truth early, I might have stayed. His eyes filled. I know. But now, she continued, steady, I don't know how to feel safe with you. He stepped back. Then don't forgive me yet. Just don't erase me. She drove away without answering. Months passed. Healing wasn't neat. Some days she missed him. Other days she hated that she did. She tried dating again, it felt hollow. Everyone sounded like noise. One evening, rain trapped her at a bus stop. Traffic stalled. Umbrellas failed. She stood there, drenched, tired of pretending she was fine. Then she felt it, an umbrella over her head. She turned. Kola stood beside her, already soaked, rain streaking his face. He said nothing. He just held the umbrella steady. You didn't have to do that, she said. I know, he replied. But I wanted to. They stood there as rain fell. You're still trying, she said. I will always try, he answered. Even if you never come back. Something cracked open in her chest. Not trust, not yet, but honesty. They didn't rush back into love. They started again, slower. Harder questions, clearer boundaries. He spoke instead of hiding. When she finally let him hold her again, it wasn't fireworks. It was relief, a deep exhale, and when he called her name this time, it didn't sound like a promise. It sounded like gratitude.